Humanity had waited for this moment for decades, maybe even centuries. Deep underground, far from prying eyes, a massive orbital shipyard had been built in total secrecy. No alien, no spy, and no rival human nation knew what was hidden there. And inside this hidden shipyard, the largest weapon humanity had ever built slowly began to hum. It was not just any ship. It was the Star Destroyer, a colossal armored fortress in space, bristling with weapons the galaxy had never seen before. Its surface reflected the faint light of distant stars, but its power came from within, from energy cores designed to unleash destructive forces that could wipe out entire fleets in seconds. Today, those cores were coming online. In the control room, scientists and commanders watched the monitors nervously. Every meter of the Star Destroyer had been engineered with precision, but even the best designs carried risk. Dr. Lena Morales, the chief engineer, stood at the front, her hands trembling slightly as she adjusted the energy flow readings. "We are within safe operational parameters," she said, but her voice betrayed a hint of doubt. "The cores are stabilizing, but this is the first time we are running full power. Any miscalculation could destroy the ship before it even leaves the hangar." Commander Yarek Harlan, the officer in charge of the mission, did not respond immediately. He stared at the massive silhouette of the Star Destroyer through the observation window. Its massive hull dwarfed every other ship in the hangar. "We built this in secret," he finally said, his voice low and firm. "We cannot afford to hesitate now. The galaxy is watching, whether it knows it or not. If the aliens find out too soon, all our work is wasted." Outside the hidden orbital station, distant sensors picked up faint movements. Small blips appeared on the long-range radar, unusual energy signatures traveling too quickly to be human. "Sir, sensors are detecting something," reported Lieutenant Amir Shah. "Small fleet, moving fast. Unknown origin." Yarek's eyes narrowed. "Show me." The radar screens displayed several small, fast-moving ships, scanning the edges of the system. Alien scouts. They were the first hint that the galaxy had noticed something unusual in this sector. But no one on Earth could know how dangerous it really was. Humanity's ultimate weapon had never been revealed, and the aliens had no idea what they were about to face. "Are they hostile?" a junior officer asked, voice tight. "Most likely," Yarek said. "They always are. But right now, we cannot afford a fight. Not until the Star Destroyer is ready." Inside the hangar, the Star Destroyer began to glow. Its massive energy cores powered up, one by one, emitting a faint blue light that spread across the ship like veins of living electricity. The hum of raw power filled the vast space, vibrating through the metal walls of the station. Even the humans nearby felt it in their chests. A mix of awe and fear. Dr. Morales checked the readings again. "Energy levels are rising. The cores are synchronizing. This is it. We are moments away from full operational status." A sudden alarm rang through the station, loud and sharp. Red lights flashed across the control panels. Multiple unidentified ships entering orbital perimeter. Lieutenant Shah yelled, "They are closing fast." Yarek took a deep breath. He knew this moment could decide the future of humanity. If the Star Destroyer failed now, all hope would be lost. "All stations report," he commanded. "Prepare defensive protocols, but do not fire until I give the order." The alien scouts drew closer. Their ships were small but fast, darting through the dark void like shadows. They detected the rising energy signature of the Star Destroyer and were clearly curious, or perhaps suspicious. In the observation room, the humans held their breath. The Star Destroyer's main energy cores now shone brighter than ever, pulsating with power. A soft, low vibration spread through the floors and walls of the station. The hum grew louder, almost like a heartbeat. "Core stabilization complete," Dr. Morales announced. Her voice was steady, though her hands shook slightly. "All systems green, ready for deployment." Yarek's hand hovered over the launch controls. He looked at the glowing Star Destroyer and felt a strange mixture of pride and fear. "This is humanity's ultimate weapon," he said quietly. "The first time in history, we hold the power to fight back on a scale no one has ever imagined." Suddenly, a warning indicator flashed. The alien scouts were directly above the station, their sensors detecting the Star Destroyer's energy output. They began broadcasting signals, strange patterns of light and sound. Alien curiosity, perhaps, or a warning. Yarek turned to his officers. "We don't have time. Initiate launch sequence." With a deep rumble, the Star Destroyer's engines ignited. The massive ship lifted slowly from the hangar, its glowing energy cores cutting through the darkness of space. The hum became a roar. The aliens above paused, sensing something they had never encountered before, something powerful. Unstoppable dot as the Star Destroyer moved into orbit, its main energy cores fully active. The humans inside knew one thing: the galaxy would never underestimate humanity again. And yet, as the sensors tracked the alien scouts retreating, a question hung in the air. Would Earth's ultimate weapon survive its first test, or would it fall before it had even begun? The answer would come soon, and the universe would never be the same. The Star Destroyer floated in orbit, its massive hull reflecting the distant light of Earth below. For the first time in history, humanity had a weapon capable of challenging any alien force. But that power came with danger. Alien scouts, fast and intelligent, had detected the unusual energy readings, and now they were circling like predators. Around the new giant dot commander Yarek Harlan watched the monitors from the bridge of the Star Destroyer. The alien ships were small but deadly. "They think they can understand us," he muttered. "They have no idea what we are capable of." Lieutenant Amir Shah adjusted the targeting sensors. "Sir, their movements are unusual. They are cautious, but also probing for weaknesses." Dr. Lena Morales checked the energy flow from the cores. "The weapon is ready, but firing it will reveal our location to every alien fleet in this sector." "Are you sure we are ready?" Yarek did not answer immediately. He stared at the fast-moving dots on the radar. "We've waited too long. It is time to show them humanity is not weak." The Star Destroyer's first test began with a hum of energy. The massive energy cannon on the bow glowed brighter and brighter. When the first alien scout crossed a dangerous threshold, Yarek gave the order. "Fire!" A beam of pure energy shot out, faster than light, and struck the alien ship dead center. The scout was vaporized instantly. Even from orbit, the humans could see the faint shimmer of its destruction. The remaining alien scouts scattered, blinking in confusion. "Status report," Yarek barked. "2 scouts destroyed," Shah said, his voice tense. "The rest are retreating. But wait, there's a large ship coming in from the shadow sector." The Star Destroyer's sensors focused on the new threat. This was no small scout. It was a warship, larger and faster than any human vessel. Its sleek, black hull moved like a shadow, cutting across space toward Earth's ultimate weapon. Dr. Morales stepped forward. "Sir, this ship is unlike the others. Our energy cannon may not be enough to stop it." Yarek clenched his fists. "Then we must use the Star Destroyer fully. Prepare defensive shields and power the main battery." Inside the alien warship, the commander watched the Star Destroyer with interest. Unlike the scouts, he understood the scale of this weapon. He leaned over the control console. "They think they can challenge the galaxy. Let's see how fragile they really are." The human crew felt tension in the air. The Star Destroyer's shields glowed bright blue, spreading across the massive hull like a protective cocoon. The engines powered up, and the hum of energy filled the control room. Every person present knew this was the first real test, the first encounter with a real alien threat. Suddenly, the alien warship fired a beam of dark energy. It struck the outer shields of the Star Destroyer with incredible force. Sparks of blue energy flared across the hull. Alarms blared. Shields holding at 60%, Lieutenant Shaw reported. But their attack is strong. Too strong. Divert all power to the main energy cores, Yarrick ordered. We cannot fail now. Humanity's future depends on this moment. The Star Destroyer's massive guns powered up, glowing brighter than ever. The hum became a low roar, vibrating through the ship's hull. Outside, the alien warship maneuvered aggressively, testing the Star Destroyer's response. Then, without warning, the Star Destroyer fired a concentrated blast from its main cannon. The beam struck the alien ship squarely, tearing through its hull. Sparks and fire erupted as the alien vessel veered uncontrollably, retreating into the darkness. The humans cheered quietly, but Yarrick did not relax. They are not gone, he warned. This is just the beginning. They are learning about use now, and the next fleet will be larger, faster, and smarter. Dr. Morales wiped sweat from her forehead. Sir, we are holding. The Star Destroyer is stable. But these systems were never tested under real combat conditions. We need time to analyze this encounter. Yarrick nodded. There is no time. The aliens know something powerful exists now, and they will come back with more ships. Humanity cannot hide anymore. Outside, the alien commander observed the retreating warship. His eyes glinted with frustration. They have something we cannot yet measure, he muttered. Their weapon. It is beyond anything in this sector. Prepare our... The Star Destroyer glided through space, its massive engines cutting streaks of light across the darkness. Humanity had survived its first encounter with the alien scouts, but victory was only temporary. On the radar, a fleet of alien warships was gathering, faster and more dangerous than anything Earth had ever seen. Commander Yarrick Harlan stood on the bridge, eyes fixed on the glowing radar blips. They are learning, he said quietly. The aliens are not stupid. They saw our power, and now they will adapt. Prepare for the chase. Lieutenant Amir Shah adjusted the navigational controls. Sir, their fleet is moving faster than predicted. They are coordinating perfectly. They know we are here. Dr. Lena Morales checked the energy cores of the Star Destroyer. We can sustain full power for only 3 hours without overheating. After that, the systems will fail. Yarrick's jaw tightened. Then we make every second count. Engage evasive maneuvers and maintain speed. We must survive long enough to show them humans are not weak. Outside the Star Destroyer, the alien fleet advanced. Sleek, dark ships moved in formation, surrounding the human vessel like a predator encircling its prey. Each alien ship was faster than any human craft, but the Star Destroyer was more than a ship. It was a fortress, a symbol of humanity's ingenuity. The first shots were fired. Alien energy beams streaked through space, striking the Star Destroyers. Shields with explosive force. Sparks flared across the hull, and the hum of the engines grew louder under strain. Shields at 70%, Amir reported. They're testing us. Yarrick's eyes flicked to the tactical screens. We are not running. We are hunting. Return fire only when necessary, and conserve energy for the main cannon. The Star Destroyer launched small fighter drones from hidden bays. They zipped around the alien ships, firing precision lasers and disrupting targeting systems. For a moment, the aliens faltered, confused by the humans' clever tactics. Dr. Morales exhaled. It's working, but they will adapt. Quickly. We cannot hold them off forever with just drones. A sudden alert appeared on the radar. An asteroid field lay directly in the Star Destroyer's path. "Sir, massive asteroids ahead," Amir warned. "We can't slow down. If we pass through, the shields might not hold." Yarek gritted his teeth. "We have no choice. Divert power to forward shields. Plot a course through the largest gaps. Hold steady." The Star Destroyer entered the asteroid field, weaving carefully between the massive rocks. Alien ships followed, their sleek hulls scraping against the rocks as energy. Beams collided with floating debris. A piece of a shattered asteroid narrowly missed the Star Destroyer, striking the shield with a shower of sparks. "Forward shields at 50%, Amir reported. "We won't last long if this continues." Yarek clenched his fists. "Keep maneuvering. Do not let them corner us. Every second we survive teaches them humanity is dangerous." Suddenly, one of the alien warships broke formation and charged straight at the Star Destroyer. It was fast, too fast for drones to intercept. The ship fired a concentrated beam aimed at the energy cores. Sparks erupted across the hull as the main systems shook. Dr. Morales shouted, "Divert all available power to the cores. We cannot let it hit." The Star Destroyer roared in response, engines flaring, shields glowing brighter than ever. The alien ship struck the outer shield, and for a terrifying moment, the human crew feared the worst. But the shield held. The alien vessel, unable to penetrate the Star Destroyer's defenses, veered off in retreat. "Direct hit avoided," Amir said, breathing heavily. "But they're relentless. More ships are approaching fast." Yarek nodded. "Good. Let them come. They will learn the hard way." The Star Destroyer accelerated, darting through the asteroid field, moving toward an uncharted system where humans had secretly installed hidden supply stations. But the alien fleet did not slow. They were coordinated, anticipating every human move. Every turn, every acceleration, every maneuver was calculated to trap the Star Destroyer. Dr. Morales adjusted the internal systems. "We're overheating. We must vent energy soon, or the cores will shut down." Yarek slammed his fist on the R console. "Not now. We survive first, vent later. Humanity cannot be defeated yet." The chase lasted hours. The Star Destroyer weaved through asteroid fields, narrowly dodged energy beams, and fired precision shots at pursuing ships. Human strategy, courage, and technology combined to keep them ahead. But it was clear the aliens were learning, adapting, and growing stronger with every attempt. Finally, as the Star Destroyer approached the edge of the uncharted system, the alien commander made his move. A massive ship, unlike any seen before, emerged from a dark nebula. Its energy readings dwarfed the Star Destroyer's. It was a predator built to kill, and it was heading straight for Earth's ultimate weapon. Yarek took a deep breath. This is it. The real test begins now. Humanity's survival depends on every single person on this ship. "Do not fail me." The Star Destroyer hummed with raw energy. Its weapons glowed, ready to fire. The chase had ended, but the battle, the true fight for survival, was only beginning. The Star Destroyer had survived the galactic chase, but the battle was far from over. Even as the massive vessel moved through the uncharted star system, the human crew felt tension in every corner. The alien fleet was still out there, observing, learning, waiting for the right moment to strike again. And deep inside the Star Destroyer lay a secret that could change everything, a hidden capability no alien had ever anticipated. Commander Yarek Harlan stood on the bridge, eyes scanning the radar. "They're not retreating completely," he said quietly. "They're circling, waiting for us to make a mistake. And I'm afraid they've discovered something." Dr. Lena Morales approached, carrying a tablet with readings from the ships. "Inner systems. They've detected something unusual in our energy signature, she said. They can't see the Star Destroyer's full capabilities yet, but they're curious and dangerous. If they figure out the hidden systems, we could be in serious trouble. What are these hidden systems? Asked Lieutenant Amir Shah, leaning over the tablet. Morales hesitated. The Star Destroyer isn't just a weapon. Inside its hull, we've built AI-controlled strike drones, advanced energy shields, and a prototype energy core capable of devastating entire fleets. But it has never been tested in real combat. Yarek's eyes narrowed. Then we need to make sure it works, and we need to make sure the aliens never know. Meanwhile, the alien commander observed the Star Destroyer from his massive warship. Their energy signature. It is different from anything we've seen, he muttered. This weapon is more than a ship. They have hidden something. Prepare boarding squads. I want to see what they are hiding. Back on the Star Destroyer, alarms suddenly blared. Sir, unknown signal detected inside the ship, Amir shouted. Someone is trying to bypass our internal defenses. Yarek's hand went to the console. Lock down all sections. Prepare for internal breach. The crew moved quickly, activating emergency barriers and sealing critical areas. Engineers and soldiers took positions along the corridors, ready for an enemy that could appear at any moment. Every step echoed in the metal halls, each sound amplified by the tension that filled the ship. Dr. Morales tapped into the AI systems. I'm tracing the signal. It's unexpected. It's not a shipboard malfunction. It's intelligent, and it's trying to reach the energy cores. Yarek clenched his fists. They're trying to steal our secret. They want to know how the Star Destroyer works. Suddenly, a holographic map displayed a tiny cluster of alien boarding ships approaching from the shadows of nearby asteroids. They've sent boarding teams, Amir said. We have minutes before they reach. U.S. The human crew sprang into action. Soldiers armed with plasma rifles moved through the corridors, defending access points to the main energy cores. Engineers and AI operators stayed behind, monitoring core stability and preparing countermeasures. Sir, Morales said, we can't keep the cores fully powered if they reach the internal systems. I suggest activating the secondary shield. Network, it will slow them down, but it could risk overheating the cores. Yarek nodded. Do it. Humanity's secret weapon must survive. Everything else comes second. As the secondary shields activated, energy surged through the hull, creating a shimmering barrier that slowed the alien boarding teams. Sparks flew and alarms blared, but the humans held the corridors, fighting fiercely against intruders who were fast, strong, and relentless. Deep inside the Star Destroyer, the hidden AI began its work. Drones launched from secret compartments, zipping silent through ventilation shafts and narrow corridors, intercepting the alien boarding teams before they could reach the energy cores. Every drone strike was precise, every movement calculated, and every alien invader was neutralized before reaching critical systems. Sir, the boarding teams are falling back, Amir reported. But more ships are coming. They've adapted to our defenses. Yarek pressed his hands to the console, sweat on his forehead. Then we will adapt faster. Humanity does not surrender. Humanity fights. Suddenly, a massive explosion rocked the Star Destroyer. The alien commander had fired a concentrated energy blast at the hull. Lights flickered, corridors shuddered, and small fires broke out across the ship. Dr. Morales shouted, Damage to internal sections. We need repairs now, or the hidden systems may fail. Yarek's voice was calm but firm. All teams focus on the cores. Protect them at all costs. If the alley. The Star Destroyer shook violently as the alien boarding teams pressed their attack. Sirens wailed through the corridors, red lights flashing in chaotic patterns. Humanity's ultimate weapon was no longer just a ship. It had become a battlefield. Every corridor, every hatch, every control room was a zone of life or death struggle. Commander Yarick Harlan stood on the bridge, gripping the console tightly. "They've breached the outer hull in multiple sections," he said, his voice tense. "We need to hold them here. Protect the cores at all costs." Lieutenant Amir Shah ran from station to station, coordinating defense teams. All soldiers. Positions at the inner corridors. Use every drone, every shield. They must not reach the main energy cores. Dr. Lena Morales monitored the hidden systems, her fingers flying over the controls. "The AI drones are engaging," she said. "They're slowing the aliens down, but they're persistent. We can't hold forever if they keep adapting." Suddenly, the hull shook again. A massive alien warrior broke through the last inner barrier, sprinting down a corridor with energy blades glowing in both hands. Human soldiers opened fire with plasma rifles, but their shots barely slowed it. "This way!" Yarick shouted, rushing to intercept. "We cannot let it reach the core." The commander met the alien warrior halfway, energy weapons clashing with a hum that shook the metal walls. Sparks flew as Yarick blocked a powerful strike with his own energy shield. Every movement required precision. One misstep could mean instant death. Meanwhile, in the lower corridors, smaller alien squads fought human teams in close quarters. Soldiers ducked behind control panels, firing and reloading as aliens leapt over obstacles, trying to reach the energy control rooms. Explosions rocked the floors, and smoke filled the hallways. Dr. Morales shouted through the intercom. "Core integrity dropping. We need to stabilize now. Keep fighting." Yarick yelled, "We cannot let them win." The AI-controlled drones swooped down from vents and overhead shafts, launching energy nets and precision blasts. One by one, alien invaders fell, but more kept coming. They were relentless, trained, and well-equipped. The humans realized these were not ordinary soldiers. They were elite, handpicked by the alien commander for this mission. In the central core chamber, the hidden energy systems glowed brighter. The Star Destroyer seemed alive, reacting to the chaos around it. Small holographic projections of the internal systems flickered, showing potential vulnerabilities. Engineers worked frantically to stabilize energy flows while soldiers defended. Every entrance. An explosion rocked the chamber doors. The alien commander himself entered, a massive figure in dark armor, exuding power and authority. He moved with terrifying speed, his energy sword cutting through obstacles with ease. "So, this is humanity's ultimate weapon," he said, voice echoing. "Impressive, but fragile." Yarick stepped forward, placing himself between the commander and the energy cores. "You will not touch it," he said, his voice low and unwavering. "Humanity does not surrender." The two clashed in a shower of sparks. Yarick dodged, countered, and used the ship's environment to his advantage. Every strike from the alien commander was powerful, but Yarick's determination and human ingenuity allowed him to survive. Meanwhile, the Star Destroyer's hidden AI began activating secondary defenses. Energy nets, automated turrets, and drones moved in perfect synchronization, trapping the alien commander's forces in a deadly network. Explosions and plasma blasts tore through the invading squads, slowing them just enough for human soldiers to strike back. Despite the chaos, morale among the humans remained high. They knew the Star Destroyer was more than a ship. It was a symbol of humanity's ingenuity and strength. Each corridor fought over, each alien stopped, reinforced the belief that humans could survive and fight back against impossible odds. Suddenly, the main energy cores glowed brighter than ever. The Star Destroyer seemed to respond to the courage of its crew. Dr. Morales shouted, "Core stabilization at 90%. We can push a full power blast if needed. Yarek knew it was time. Prepare the main weapon, he commanded. If they do not retreat now, we will show them the true power of humanity. The Star Destroyer's main cannon powered up, glowing with terrifying brilliance. Energy surged through the ship, filling every corridor with vibrations that could be felt in the bones. The alien commander realized too late that humanity had not just survived, they were ready to strike back with full force. With a deafening roar, the Star Destroyer unleashed a concentrated energy blast. The alien boarding teams were thrown back, the corridors collapsing around them. Sparks, fire, and shockwaves filled every section. The alien commander's armor melted under the intense heat, forcing him to retreat. Silence fell inside the Star Destroyer. The air was thick with smoke and the scent of scorched metal. Human soldiers checked each corridor, confirming the aliens were defeated for now. Yarek exhaled, sweat on his forehead. "We held them," he said softly. "The Star Destroyer survived. Humanity survived." Dr. Morales approached. The hidden systems, they worked, fully operational. The aliens saw only a fraction of our true power. Amir Shah nodded. But this is not the end. They will come back stronger. And next time, they will know we are dangerous. Yarek looked out through the observation window at the retreating alien fleet. "Let them come," he said quietly. "Humanity is ready. The Star Destroyer is awake, and the galaxy will never underestimate us again." The battle was over, but the war had just begun. Humanity had revealed a glimpse of its ultimate weapon, and the universe had taken notice. Every alien fleet, every commander, every intelligence agent in the galaxy would now be watching Earth, knowing that humans were no longer the weak, fragile species they had once assumed. And deep within the Star Destroyer, the hidden systems continued to hum quietly, waiting for the next challenge, waiting for the moment when humanity would rise even higher. The Star Destroyer drifted silently through the void, its massive hull glowing with raw energy. After the brutal internal battle, the ship was scarred but intact. Humanity had survived. Its first true test, and the galaxy had begun to notice. The aliens had learned a hard lesson. Earth was not a weak planet, and humans were not fragile. Commander Yarek Harlan stood on the bridge, eyes scanning the dark expanse of space. "They are retreating, for now," he said. "But this is only the beginning. The galaxy will not forget what we've done here." Dr. Lena Morales approached, her tablet showing core readings. "Sir, the Star Destroyer's full systems are stable. The hidden AI, the secondary energy cores, and the drones are all operational. If we unleash full power, we could destroy an entire alien fleet in minutes." Yarek's jaw tightened. "Then it's time to show them humanity's strength. Prepare the main cannon. Target the alien fleet." Lieutenant Amir Shah tapped at the console. "Sir, their main fleet is approaching fast. Hundreds of ships, armed and ready. But they are unprepared for what we have." Outside, the alien commanders watched nervously. The Star Destroyer's energy signature had risen dramatically, brighter than any star in the system. Its hum filled space like the heartbeat of a living planet. Panic spread among the alien ranks. They realized they had underestimated humans, something they would not survive twice. Yarek's voice echoed through the bridge. "Fire the Star Destroyer." The weapon roared to life. A concentrated beam of unimaginable energy shot from the main cannon, cutting through space toward the alien fleet. Ships were vaporized instantly, disintegrating into sparks of light. Waves of energy spread outward, knocking smaller ships off course, disabling shields, and scattering formations. The humans watched, both in awe and fear. This was power beyond comprehension of force that had never existed before. And it was theirs? Status? Yarek demanded. Fleet is breaking apart, Amir said. They're retreating in disarray. The aliens didn't expect this. They never imagined humans could wield such power. But victory came with a sobering realization. The aliens had observed humanity closely now. Word would spread across a galaxy that Earth had awakened. Every fleet, every commander, every intelligence network would know humans possessed the Star Destroyer and its hidden systems. Humanity's secret was no longer secret. Dr. Morales spoke quietly, almost to herself. We have shown our strength, but they will come back. They will bring more ships, bigger fleets, and more advanced technology. This is only the beginning of the real war. Yarek looked out through the observation window at the remnants of the fleeing alien fleet. Let them come, he said firmly. They will learn that humans do not run. We fight, we survive. And when humanity fights, we do not stop until victory is ours. Suddenly, a new signal appeared on the radar. Unlike the alien ships they had seen before, this was different. Massive energy signatures, moving silently, approaching from beyond the star system. Yarek frowned. What is that? Unknown, Amir replied. But it's huge. Bigger than anything we've ever detected. The Star Destroyer's I analyzed the signal. Unknown vessels detected. Energy levels exceed Star Destroyer specifications. Threat level, extreme. Yarek's eyes hardened. Then it seems the galaxy is preparing for a challenge. And humanity, we will be ready. Deep within the Star Destroyer, the hidden AI continued its silent work. Drones recalibrated, energy cores hummed steadily, and secondary systems stood ready. The ship, more than just a weapon, had become a guardian, a symbol of human ingenuity and